If you're new to raising chickens, the first time something goes wrong can be pretty stressful. A hen stops eating, a bird gets injured, or one suddenly looks weak and you're left wondering what to do. On this channel, I have a much more detailed video about livestock emergency care supplies, but today I want to keep things simple. These are the 5 items I believe every chicken owner should have on hand before an emergency happens. We're going to count down from number 5 to the most important item at number 1. Coming in at number 5 are sharp poultry shears and a good pair of tweezers. This might seem like a basic tool, but it becomes incredibly important when you're dealing with an injured bird. Often you'll need to trim feathers away from a wound so you can actually see what you're dealing with. And tweezers are helpful for removing debris, splinters, or small foreign objects that might be stuck in the skin. These tools are also extremely useful for dealing with something called string foot. Chickens can easily get hair, thread, or twine wrapped around their toes or feet, which can cut off circulation if it's not removed quickly. And the thing I like about these, this is an EMT kit. These are very sharp to cut through clothes, but they are rounded so that you don't worry about poking into something you shouldn't when you're trying to cut. It also comes with a set of tweezers, a hemostat, a small set of shears, and a pen light if you need it. Number 4 is some type of isolation crate or hospital setup. When a chicken gets sick or injured, the first thing you usually need to do is separate that bird from the rest of the flock. Chickens are not gentle with weak flock members. In fact, they will often peck or bully an injured bird, which can make the situation much worse very quickly. Isolation is also very important for biosecurity, especially if you're dealing with a possible illness. The good news is that your hospital setup doesn't have to be fancy. A dog crate, a large tote, or small animal cage works perfectly well. You can line it with a towel, provide separate food and water, and if you're dealing with chicks or a weak bird, you may want to add a safe heat source like a heat plate. Think of this as your flock's little chicken ICU. Number 3 is something small, but incredibly important: an oral syringe or dropper. If a chicken becomes weak, dehydrated, or sick, they often won't drink or eat on their own. That's when a syringe becomes essential. You can use it to give electrolytes, administer medications, or help rehydrate a bird that isn't drinking or eating. It's also useful for situations like treating an impacted crop where you may need to carefully administer a small amount of oil or fluids. This is one of those tools that can turn you from feeling helpless to actually being able to help your bird recover. Number 2 is a wound care spray like Vetricin. Vetricin is an excellent option because it's great for cleaning and flushing out wounds. It's gentle enough to use around sensitive areas like the eyes, but they do also make an eye-specific rinse and gel in case there's an issue with their eyes. A good rule of thumb is if there's blood, you need something to treat it right away. And the number 1 item every chicken owner should have is electrolytes and vitamins. These are the most useful things that you can give a chicken when something seems off. Electrolytes help with hydration, recovery, and stress, and they're helpful in a huge range of situations. They're commonly used for heat stress, shock after a predator attack, illness or lethargy, molting stress, and weak chicks or recovering hens. In fact, this is the one thing any hatchery that ships birds to you will tell you to have on hand is electrolytes, especially for that first couple of days. Many times, simply getting fluids and electrolytes into a struggling bird can make a big difference in their recovery. Not all of your electrolytes will have vitamins in them, so I do think it's also important to have something like Nutridrench. It's hard to say. Nutridrench. So I do think it's important to have something like Nutridrench on hand or Poultry Cell by Rooster Booster. But if someone were only going to buy one single item for a chicken first aid kit, this would be the one item I'd recommend. And it doesn't have to be flock leader. This is what I use. They have different variations. And things like Save a Chick. There's also Hydra Hen. It's a great product. You can even make your own if you find a good recipe online. Now, before we wrap up here, there are a few honorable mentions that are also great to keep in your chicken emergency kit. Gloves, Epsom salt for foot soaks if you're dealing with bumblefoot, saline solution for flushing wounds, triple antibiotic ointment, such as Neosporin. Just make sure it doesn't have any pain relief medication in it. In fact, I don't even really like to use antibiotic ointment anymore. I prefer to use medical grade honey. I think it works better, but it's also a little more expensive. So if you have to get anything, I would get the traditional original antibiotic ointment. Vet wrap for simple bandaging, and Corid, which is commonly used for treating coccidiosis, especially in chicks. Now, if you'd like a much more in-depth breakdown of emergency care supplies for livestock, not just chickens, I do have a longer video on that here on the channel where I go through everything in detail, and I'll put a link to that up right now. But if you're just getting started with chickens, having these 5 basic items on hand will put you in a much better position to handle common emergencies. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. And be sure to check out the full-length video and more of my videos here on Tatertown. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you can see more videos that will help you do those things you never thought you could.